Hello, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Or the two people that have been here waiting for me, I should say. It's been a while. Ouch! I hit myself. I hit my glasses. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm kind of rusty. I'm rusty. Haven't had a mic in my face since such a long time going live. So yeah. Finished playing some Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. I am doing all right, Josh. You know, whenever I say your name, it makes me think of my favorite TV show back in on Nickelodeon, Drake and Josh. Do you remember that show, Drake and Josh? I love that show. The show was always so nice. I love it very much. I love it. Yeah. Oh, I love it so much. But yeah, I'm doing good. Just chilling. Like I said, I was playing a little bit of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Um, cool game. I agree with what one person said. I wish there was more of a roster, but who knows? Who knows? There might be more people coming in the long run. The game just came out today on the PS4. I don't know about the Xbox 360 or anything else, but yeah. Who knows what may lie in the future of Power Rangers. I did download I got the free Bat in the Sun skin for the Green Ranger, so I am lucky. I did not pre-order. I bought it today, and I didn't pre-order because they said you get it for free when you pre-order. I didn't pre-order yet. I still got it for free, so I'm loving it. And I see Evan Gulmish is here as well. What's up, Evan? Have a little bit of coffee, guys. Nothing better than ending your day with a cup of Joe, a cup of coffee. So yeah, got a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on a few things. I got something printing back here right now. I got something printing right there. So not gonna say what it is. I ain't telling nobody what I'm printing right now. But I will tell you what I am going to be printing soon. I recently got a new order for printing the Spider-Man armor. The silver one, the kind of silver one that we all got to see on Fox Kids. For those of you who don't remember Fox Kids, it was the afternoon lineup that many people as teenagers and young kids saw after school before doing their homework. So yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man, or was it the Spectacular Spider-Man? I don't remember. There were so many Spider-Man names. But yeah, this was when you got to see all the different Spider-Mans from different universes, and you got to see the armored Spider-Man, who was kind of a rich billionaire or a multi. He's a multinational millionaire or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said that. So I'm going to be making that for a friend of mine. He commissioned it um, last week. I got a little bit of the material today in the mail. Not in the mail. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Whenever you order something on Amazon and you live in a place like I live here in Puerto Rico, yeah, they don't deliver to your house. I literally got to drive from my house all the way to the UPS location, which takes me nearly 45 minutes to get there and then 45 minutes to get back home just to pick up a package from there and back home. Dude, I have my printer printed 3 helmets and all have failed. Hopefully this one won't. What helmets have you been printing? Maybe you've been printing anything cool like some Power Ranger helmets, DC related helmets, Stormtroopers. What have you been printing? Fortunately for me, I think in the time that I've had my 3D printer, I've only had about maybe 2 fails. But I caught them in time before I ended up with a big pile of filament spaghetti. So yeah, um, caught those, got those things. Yeah, Power Rangers all the way. Exactly, Power Rangers all the way. Which is one of the reasons why I bought the Power Rangers Battle for the Grid on the PS4 today. I had to do it. You know, I did play a little bit of the Shattered Grid on the mobile device, but my phone is so cheap that it freezes up every single time. So I took it off my phone, and I never got to fully enjoy the Shattered Grid game. So, but now I get to, because this basically is almost similar to it, because it's the same graphics, same type of characters. I just really hope they extend the lineup of characters. You know, let's put some more. I would love to see them put Alpha. I would love to see them put Alpha, or maybe the movie versions of the Power Rangers versus the 1990s version. That would be sweet, you know. I might have to do. I might have to do you. Wait. I might have you do me a favor. Wait. La, 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 la. I can't read. And no, it's not because of my eye. I don't know why. I might have you do me a morpher, and could you print a beast morpher? I could print a beast morpher out, but from what I heard, the beast morpher made by Hasbro is very affordable. Very affordable. Though it's hard to find. I don't even I've been looking for it here. I literally did find I did find four figures at my local Walmart. The red, blue, and yellow, and I found the crimson. But there's no beast morpher. There's no morpher. Not a morpher. I currently have blue Buster printing. Ooh, nice. Right now I have something over here printing. I'm not going to say what it is. It's a secret. It's a secret. And nobody will find out what it is for the next 2 to 3 months. Even though it'll be finished way before then. They'll just be sitting here looking pretty. Speaking of looking pretty, who's ready for some Avengers Endgame at this month? Who's ready for that? I'm ready for that. I want some Avengers Endgame. I want some Avengers Endgame, guys. I really want that. But yeah. In other news, guys, I know a lot of you have been. Wait, hold on. Yeah, and I hope I start my job soon so I can finish paying on my helmet. And same here. Oh my God, I haven't seen Wonder Woman here in so long. My God, everybody, give it up for the one female in the room right now. Wonder Woman, the best looking woman in the world. And hands off, guys, she's mine. I don't share. I tried printing Lightspeed Red Lost Galaxy, Blue Zeo, and they have all failed. Oh wow, that sucks. And I'm guessing you probably left these things printing overnight, and all of a sudden you woke up the next morning and you found like a big giant pile of spaghetti. Either that or the machine shut off. I don't know what happened. Like, did your print fall, tip over? It wasn't structurally sound. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like I'm printing one, and I soon gotta, like I said, I gotta work on the spider armor, based from the comic book and the Spectacular Spider-Man from the 1990s Fox Kids TV show. So I'm gonna be working on that. I did get another order. I gotta make the ninja medallions for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, as well as the morphers. So I'm going to be printing out 6 morphers, as well as the White Ranger medallion that goes on his armor. So I'm going to be printing that baby as well. Somebody just ordered that today. So, oh yeah, the supports. were not sticking to the bed. Ugh, that's gotta suck it. You're probably either you're I don't know what kind of if you're just if you're printing on glass. Because if you're printing on glass, you have to. I would advise you using stick glue and like rub it onto the glass. If you're using blue painter's tape, the best thing to do is to actually put a little bit of rubbing alcohol onto the tape, let it dry, and then when you start printing, it'll stick a lot better right there. So there's your tip for the day of 3D printing. Also, can you do Power Ranger weapons? Not sure if I asked you this. Oh yeah, I can do Power Ranger weapons. They're just not really in high demand. I think it's either because of the size or the due to cost. So yeah, because they some of them can ring up to close to the same amount as a helmet because they are big. You know, like the Power Axe, that's a huge prop. The dragon, the power bow, not as much. I would say the most expensive one would have to be the power axe. The least expensive one would have to be the dragon dagger and the yellow rangers daggers. How's the weather here today? It was hot. Today was damn hot. In the words of Antonio Banderas in the movie Assassins, damn hot day, scorcher. So yeah, it was a hot day. I'm glad you weren't here for it, Wonder Woman, because if you were here, you probably would have killed me from overheating. Would have overheated if you were added to the mix. I'm just saying. Just saying. Nothing wrong with big. But yeah, you know, things are going smoothly. I actually do have my appointment, my next appointment for the ophthalmologist this coming Thursday. I haven't, and I think that's the day when I get the treatment because they have taken like a lot of photos of my eye with different machines, and it's like so many pictures of my freaking eyeball is a movie star now with so many photos that they've taken. The Raise 3D Pro 2 Plus has an aluminum plate with a build tack. Okay, because I'm thinking about getting you to make a Lightspeed Rescue Titanium Ranger, and his weapon, if he has the one, can't remember. Yes, yeah, my eyeballs got model status. It's been posing for the camera. It's like it's I'm ready for my close up, Mr. DeMille. I'm ready for my close up. I look fabulous. Oh my god. The last time my last appointment, the one I went to last week, that I literally didn't go to sleep. I didn't even go to bed that night because my appointment I was at 6 a.m. and I had to leave my house at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I can't force myself to sleep. If I try to force myself to sleep, I'm like I can't. I just can't. So I went to my doctor's appointment. I got there and they freaking injected me with something that looked purple. Something looked purple. They said it was a tint, so that it would pass through my veins and everything, and like so they could take the picture with it with this big giant freaking photo machine. It looked like a freaking MRI for eyeballs. And oh my god, literally, guys, right after they injected me and they took the pictures, they're talking to me all of a sudden. I'm like this. I ended up getting a reaction to the freaking the stuff they injected me with. I started itching all over. They freaking had to give me a freaking Benadryl, like a pill of Benadryl, and that thing left me zonked. I was ow. I was like, I took that pill. I started getting nauseous. I started getting sleepy. I started getting tired. I was getting woozy. I'm like, I couldn't see straight. I couldn't see straight to begin with because they dilated my eyes. But yeah, I'm like, I felt like I was drunk. And Oscar drunk, for all those who don't know, Oscar, when he gets drunk, from back in the day when Oscar used to drink, back in the day, Oscar was very flirty when he was drunk. Yeah. So, if I saw my lovely friend Kenya at a club or a bar and we're hanging out and I was to be drinking, I think I would be very flirty with her, very very flirty. I'm very friendly and more affectionate. I'm definitely very affectionate whenever I got drunk. So no, I'm not always flirty. Maybe with you, but that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story, But I can't be flirty with you anymore because you got somebody now. So I can't flirt with somebody who's got somebody in their life, because that's just not right. I'm gonna keep hitting this freaking microphone. I swear to you, I'm gonna pop my eyeball with this thing. I'm just gonna kind of fix this thing. There you go. But yeah, I can't flirt with Kenya anymore, guys. I can't flirt with her. My loss. It was like the highlight of my of everything, actually. Like the best part. You know, when you get to flirt with a beautiful woman and make her smile. That's one thing every guy should know. Always make a woman feel happy and make her smile. You got to make a woman smile, make her feel happy. No, I would never sell print files because I have an arrangement for anybody I buy a file from or get a file from that I would not resell them. So that's why when I ever I do videos, Evan, I always put a link on where I get the files from. I actually use a Logitech HD 1080p camera. I think it's a C920. I think it is. I was thinking of getting another one, but something like I can use a green screen with. But I'm not too sure yet. I don't know if I have room for a green screen to put here and then take down, put up, take down, put up, take down. It's a lot. So yeah, my next appointment is soon. I know they're gonna dilate my eyes, and I went online. I got a little curious, and this is one thing they told me after I left my appointment. They told me, don't think about Googling the procedure. Don't Google the procedure. And good to see you again. I was wondering how much filament do you use printing your helmet? Let's see. Well, it all depends on the helmet. Like if you're printing a helmet like Alpha 5 from the Power Rangers from the TV show, not the movie. I think I used about 2 rolls of filament because it is bigger and it was a little thicker than normal helmets. So that one took about like 2 spools. A normal helmet, if it's about a 3 millimeter thickness, I would say 1 spool of filament should do it. But also, like I said, also give or take the size of the person's head that you're printing the helmet for. Well, if you're gonna make a video, Wonder Woman, then you gotta invite me. You gotta invite me to the recording of the videos. I'll be the cameraman. I'll be your own personal photographer. And I'm not drunk, guys, just to let you know. But yeah, that's the next thing to do. I got that appointment. It's the day after tomorrow. And let's see, what else do I have going on? I have another video going up this week. I was gonna put it up tomorrow on Thursday, but since I do have my appointment on Thursday and I don't know what's going to happen with the dilating of my eyes, and if they do put the injection into my eye, I probably wouldn't be able to look at the screen too easily. Agaslu Resident Zero. Hey there, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Can you believe that last Saturday was my first day off? First day off in how long? I've been buying files from Nelly Cosplay, but from what I'm being told, he's sketchy as hell, and from what I printed, a roll of the film will do one and half helmet. These helmets that you've printed recently, are they all from Nelly that you've had the fails with? That's an interesting question right there. Oh, from without shooting, okay, your first day off from shooting, not from your normal job, but from shooting. Yeah, I remember when January was on, you were like doing a shoot almost every weekend. From what I remember, like you were always busy doing a photo shoot. You were showing behind the scenes photos and everything, and all right, guys, if you guys don't know Wonder Woman and you don't follow her up on Instagram, I would suggest you go look her up. Just beware, guys. You might drool all over yourself. So I would advise you to make sure to bring a bib, because you don't want to make a mess on your phone. You don't want to make a mess. So it's okay if you wanna put your Instagram tag here. Share with the world. Show these guys what a sexy full-figured woman looks like. And trust me, guys, you will not be disappointed. I know I wasn't. I'm working on a King Tyranno helmet myself, but from scratch. I'm adding all the details to a Tyranno Ranger Peppercur I did. Very slow process, but it's turning out nice. Awesome, awesome. I think I will be printing another King Tyranno Ranger helmet in the future, but it will be the Dragon. Ooh. Bless me. It'll be the Thunder Dragon evolution. It's the up It'll be the evolved version that Art of Tran did on his Instagram. Gracias. So yeah, guys, as you can see, Kenya G Love, that's her IG. So I would say just give her a follow. You look at her pictures. You're gonna be like shock and awe and drool, and you're gonna have heart palpitations and everything. But disappointment, you can't have her. You can't have her. I don't share. You can see her pictures, but I don't share her. So. The IG page is Tyranno Cosplay if anybody is interested. So I'm sure Wonder Woman's fella won't mind me having her to myself. So. Oh, the new design is amazing. Yeah, it is an awesome design. I actually did have my friend Robert 3D model the helmet. We do have the drawing of the shield because somebody actually wanted to commission the armor and the helmet. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting for that down payment, so they, because they actually want that shield 3D printed. It's not going to be made out of foam. So the only thing I'm going to be making out of foam on this channel will be the Dragon Ranger shield. I do have the stuff of the video. I'm just doing all the helmets in the order because I have been working on the shield came last after working on the helmets. So this week's helmets video is going to be up most likely by Friday, because since I do have my appointment on Thursday, so I might not be able to upload that day. And I swear, it is so weird. I haven't streamed online live in so long, And people keep telling me, "Oh, when are you gonna live stream? When are you gonna live stream? When are you gonna?" You know, it's not easy. It's hard to get like motivated for a lot of the times because people say, "Oh, when are you gonna live stream?" But then nobody. Like the last time I live streamed, I only had like 2, 3 people. Where's the love, guys? Where's the love? Where's the support? I know you guys support because you guys, I'm guessing the 3 people that were here are the same people that are here right now. Well, including Kenya, because I haven't seen her at a live stream in God knows how long. I think since my second live stream I ever started. And when are you gonna cosplay? The next time I'm going to cosplay will probably be in next month for the Puerto Rico Comic Con. So I'll be cosplaying for that. I think I'm going to be going all 3 days. I do have my VIP pass, so I'll be there for 3 days. And then I'm planning to cosplay again in like in June because there's another convention in June at a place called Aguadalcon, and actually Jason David Frank is actually going to be there. So I'm thinking of making a helmet, taking it with me. That way, present it to him. See if I can get a picture with him holding it. Giving me a shout out and stuff like that. Things you got to do. You gotta hustle. You gotta hustle. You gotta even hustle the famous people. You gotta hustle them. Yeah, Puerto Rico Comic Con. That's only about a month and a half away. Only a month and a half away. Wow, time has flown, guys. Time has literally flown. I don't know where the time went. I'm hoping to meet some people at this year's convention. Found out Yaya Han is actually a guest at this year's convention, so I might go hit her booth up. I'm not gonna, beg her for an autograph or anything. It's like, I did meet her before she got famous. I met her at New York City Comic Con, like maybe like 15 years ago. I met her for the first time. Which one? You have so many photographers. How many? Which one is going? I was like, yeah, my photographer's going. Which one? I wish more Power Ranger actors came to Buenos Aires. So far, he has been the only one. I think it all has to do with the convention um, getting them because they have to be invited by the actual convention and it has to fit in their schedule. And since they're all making so many different appearances and different conventions, it's kind of hard to fit a new one in because by before the beginning of the following year, they already have these lists of conventions and when they're going to open up, and they're being asked by their agents and their managers, can you get this guy? Can we have him be a guest here and everything? So like Jason David Frank has got so many events. Like I remember one time he was supposed to come to Puerto Rico for the second time, but he had to cancel because he had to go film his cameo for the Power Rangers movie in 2017. Was it 2017? I don't know. And have they asked you to to go with them? Have they asked you to go with them? Because if they haven't asked you to go with them, I'm shocked. Because I'm sure they would want to have you be there to take pictures of. They're like, come with us. We'll go to the beach and take some photos of you. Oh, see, they asked you. I asked you. But it all has to do with your schedule and a little bit of dinero, little money. Money talks and boat walks. They wanted me on basket. Money, 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 money. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing. We're gonna be working on that. I already finished. Can you believe it? I'm honestly surprised by this. I even surprised myself with this. I made 8 Power Ranger helmets and Lord Zed. I mean, 8 Power Ranger, a Lord Zed helmet, a Alpha 5 helmet, and I did all of that within 7 weeks. They want you in a bathing suit. Well, I want you in a bathing suit too, but you haven't told me yes or no. So I can't. I don't know what's gonna happen. Now you haven't even answered my request. But if I go, you're gonna have to. Do you even have to ask me? You know, I have to photograph you. It's like, are you gonna be able to stop me from photographing you? You know, I was like, I'll bring my camera. I'll bring spare batteries. I'll bring extra SD cards. I'll bring the whole shebang. I'll do all of that. I'm like, I'll be stuck. We'll be stuck shooting all 3 days or more, depending on how long you'd be in Puerto Rico for. You know, probably kidnap you. Hey, Hyperboy, what's up? That's that. My helmet is far from finished. Like, I have a helmet here that I actually have to do. I have to finish. I'm sure you guys saw the picture of this baby already. Just got to fix up right here. Now, don't mind this. This is just some welding I did. So that's all going to be filled in, sanded with some Bondo and some spot filler. How long is that going to take me? A few days. Because remember, guys, with these videos that you guys have seen, that you've actually watched, I actually have been able to finish one helmet within a week. One helmet within a week, because it takes me about maybe 1 to 2 days to 3D print a helmet. 1 to 2 days to 3D print a helmet. Because I don't really care about high printing scale. Don't care about the high quality, because you're going to be scanning regardless. And not every print comes out perfect. But with hard work, sanding, Bondo, spot putty, filler, primer, all of those little goodies I shared with you guys in previous videos, you can finish one in a week. But with you guys that live in the States, I'm sure weather is a little iffy. Weather's a little iffy. You know, if it's cold, you can't paint. If it's raining, you can't paint. That's fast. My helmet is far from finished, and already at the 10th. I'm already at the 10th week. I have not gone past a week when it comes to building a helmet. I think the only time, if I ever went past a week, it's probably because that would only be if a print failed. That would only be if a print. But thank my lucky stars, I haven't had a fail yet in a long time. You know, when I had the fails is when I first started having the 3D printer, and I had like supports fall. So you're not alone with your supports falling. You're not alone. I had that happen to me a lot of times, and thank my lucky stars, I haven't had that happen yet. Again, weather does suck over here. 4 days to print, 3 days. Okay, 4 days to print, 3 days to finish, depending on if you have help or not. Believe it or not, nobody helps me with any of my helmets. I have nobody who assists me in anything. All the sanding, all the printing, all the painting, everything is done by myself. I have no friends here. I have not a single friend where I live, so I don't have no one. I've had people like say, "Oh, if I was there, I would help you out," but you know, they're not here. They're not here, so nobody can help me. So Wonder Woman, if you're still here, when are you gonna find out if you're gonna be going to Puerto Rico Comic Con or not, or have you already found out that you can't go? Because if you can't go, you let me know. It'd suck if you couldn't make it. It would truly suck, because I was looking forward to having you come down. When is Anime Boston? I haven't been there since 2009, so I don't even remember when Anime Boston is. Like, when is it? I don't know. It's on Easter, or it ends. Wait, isn't Easter on a Sunday? Hmm. I think it's on a Sunday. So that's, and you're only, okay. So okay, and you're going for the full weekend, right? One, two. All right, so it's 2.5 weeks. Ooh, and what are you cosplaying for that one? Anything I've seen you wear, or anything, or is it gonna be something new? Yeah, like get to see you in some get to see you in some new stuff. Because I do remember you showing me pictures of you trying on some cosplays you got in the mail. You know, something skin tight, obviously. So anyway, how has everybody else been doing? I know some people are working on some helmets. Some people are getting ready for conventions. Some people are job hunting. Some people are job hunting, which is always good. Always good to have a job. Sometimes better if it's one job that pays good, or two jobs that pay all right, that equal, you know, the pay of one good job. Trust me, I know how it is because I've been known to have to hold down three jobs at once. I'm telling you that right now. I've been known to hold three jobs down in one time. Uh, I remember one time a couple years ago, I worked at a photo studio. I worked at a restaurant. I worked at a clothing retail store. And I would have to be at one job at 7 o'clock in the morning, leave at about 12, be at my next job at about 1:30, leave that job around 5, like around 7 o'clock, and then from 7 to about 11, be at the other job. That was about one day whenever they had me on schedule. All three jobs had me on schedule for in one day. I think I'm wearing the red I showed you. Can I melt now, or should I save it for later? For all those that don't know, this red outfit she's talking about is very nice. It looks amazing on her. Makes a man wish he could teleport to New York City as we speak. Man, do I wish life could be like an anime and you can teleport using instant transmission, like in Dragon Ball Z, like on Goku. The most awkward thing is that, like, when he teleported and he ended up in Bulma's bedroom and she just came out the shower. That would be awkward. Like, imagine that, Kenya. Like, I try to teleport to your house and all of a sudden I end up at your house at the worst time and you're just coming out of the shower and you're like, like, what the hell? Smack. You never want to scare a New York woman. You're literally gonna walk away with a red cheek. Either that or little bit less than the man you walked in as. One swift kick in the Dragon Balls, if you know what I mean. Well, if you give me a hug, I'm not gonna deny that. I'll accept the hug, as many as you want to give me. You want to give me 10 when you see me, or you want to give me one long-lasting hug. That's even better. And don't worry, I won't hug you all creepily like your fanboys do when they stalk you at conventions, like the hover hands, like I want to touch. but she's too sexy to touch. Oh, but I want to touch. You you know those hugs. You know those creepy hugs that you when you meet somebody, they say, "Oh, I follow you on Instagram. Oh, I've been following you on Twitter." And then they finally get to meet you at a convention. They run into you and they say, "Oh my God, I just love your cosplay of this and this and that." And when they hug you, you notice they hug you like with their freaking arms, but their hands are basically like invisible because they don't want to touch. Like it's like you're too good for my hands, but my arms like you're gonna they get like burn bust into flames if they touch you. So and the grab. I remember I saw this one video of a girl. She was being interviewed and she was talking about a story about because she was wearing this Vampirella cosplay, and you know Vampirella because you've done that cosplay as well. But this one was basically like her cosplay was basically like a bikini slingshot, literally, because it looked like just like straps. No, there was no sense of imagination needed for this outfit. But she was like all of a sudden, I've seen this happen. I've heard this happen. This is why they say cosplay is not consent. She said that literally she like turned around. All of a sudden, a guy came up to her and like chunked her butt. Like literally, like went up behind her and grabbed a handful of booty. I'm like, ooh. Oh man, if only, because I know there are some girls that either would like slap the crap out of him, punch the hell out of him, kick him to never ever have children, or beat him down and shame him in front of everybody. Well, let's hope that you never have a random stranger at a convention go up behind you and just up and chunk your booty. Because that being it by somebody and are comfortable with is one thing, but have somebody like up and chunk your butt that you have no idea who he is, and he just grabs your butt just because he likes your butt. It's like that's like cosplay is not consent. Just because she's wearing a sexy cosplay doesn't mean you can grab her ass. I'm sure people that don't live in New York love you as well. I'm pretty sure. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Or that's the. Let's see. Was it the guy that asked for pictures like 4 or 5 times following her? Nope. This is something else. I don't think that's the same guy because one, I never even heard that story. Um, but this is just like, this girl like just like, being interviewed and all of a sudden she was telling the story about a random guy just came up behind her at one point of the convention, like basically up and chunked her butt, like literally, like I'm not saying like he like slapped it or anything, like he like literally put his hand on it and grabbed, like he chunked it, like he got a chunk of butt in his hand. Well, we all know cosplayers that are eye candy for the fans usually need like a friend with them or a bodyguard to um, keep the fanboys away. Oh, and the fangirls, because we all know that there are also crazed fangirls that would chunk a girl's butt too, or like motorboat a random girl's chest. So I've seen it happen. I've seen it. Um, like literally, I've seen it happen. And here in Puerto Rico, like for like photos, like, can I motorboat you for this photo? Like, what? It's like it is nothing like when I first started cosplaying back in the '90s. It's like nothing like it. Like, did I start cosplaying in the 90s? No, I think it was like in the early 2000s. At least, I mean, yeah, like about 2005. It's like you don't think you're gonna like get started. Can I get a picture with you motorboating you? Like what? I mean, I'm sure they would have been. I had that before. The same guy asked for pictures 6 times. Wow. Because I heard the story from the same cosplay, maybe a different girl. I must be annoying. It's like, nah, you're not annoying. Yeah, I have guys ask weird stuff. Like, what is the weirdest thing you ever had a guy ask you at a convention? Like the weirdest, like top 10, like the top most weirdest thing you ever had. Like, I never had any weird things asked of me at conventions. Um, uh, I've had people like come up to me before, like when I was still living in the States and I was going to all those conventions. I've had random people come up to me saying, "Oh my God, I followed you on, um, uh, I followed you on this and that. Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a hug?" I've been asked for hugs. I've been asked for pictures. Um, that's so I have never. I think I think that's like the only thing is like I do remember one of the most um I guess it's not really strange, but anything is like when I used to go to these conventions, and since I was known for for the Kakashi cosplay I was doing all the time, I had a group of fangirls, and I know you're gonna say you're not surprised, Kenya, because you with all the Maui photos that you've seen. Um, uh, wow. But I've I had back then I had girls ask me out, like ask to hang out with me, and by the that we will hang out and everything, and yes, and then mammies love Kakashi. Yes, I don't know if they love Kakashi as much as they did before. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't really see that many Kakashi cosplays as there was when Kakashi first appeared in the anime. So it's not as popular as it is now, I think. Um, but yeah, I would be hit on and flirted with at conventions by these girls, and sometimes you got to be careful because makeup can fool people to making girls look older when they're not. So beware the clickbait. So yeah, I've been asked out. I dated, believe it or not, in all my time of being in in cosplay and conventions and everything, I've only had two girlfriends that were cosplayers. I Only two girls I ever dated were cosplayers, and the first one was nuts. The first one was no offense, no offense. I don't want to badmouth anybody, so I'm not going to mention names. But it ended up being like the most regrettable relationship. Let's just put it this way: we dated for a while. Whenever we would talk about what cosplays I wanted to do and we wanted to do, she would say, "No, no, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that." Um, she would make cosplays for me to use. So, and then here's the kicker. This is one thing. And this was actually the last relationship I had before I came to Puerto Rico. About January 31st, 2009 was my birthday. She had spent it with me. Um, the following week, she broke up with me. And on Valentine's Day weekend, it was the convention of Katsukan. We were the leaders of a cosplay group, and we had a group of about 6 people. Um, believe it or not, and they were basically all couples, except for me and her at the current time. So, and we had to share a room, guys. We had to share a room and share a bed. We were sharing a room and a bed, and it was like the first night at Casacana. It was Thursday night because we got there the day before. No, I didn't. So we're all getting ready. We're gonna go downstairs, hang out, have some fun, dance around in the lobby, and she disappears for a while. And we're in the hotel room. We're hanging out. We're having fun. We're dancing around and everything. And all of a sudden, she comes back out with this. She comes back with a Neko Sasuke. She comes back to the hotel room with a Neko Sasuke. And I'm thinking, oh, she brought a friend. She brought a friend to hang out with us, or so I thought. You know, we're all chilling and everything. We all did our fun. The next day, we went to day one of the convention. Went back to the hotel room at the end of the day. She came back to the hotel room. I didn't spend the day with her since we were no longer a couple. I didn't spend the day with her. I actually didn't spend any of the convention with her. Not even 1 minute, unless it was inside the hotel room. And my birthday is on January 31st. Valentine's Day was about 2 weeks after. We had been separated for about a week and a half. Day one, actually night one of Katsukan, the actual night, Friday night, she's back. We're all in the hotel room. We're all chilling because the convention was over for the day. And she's on the bed with the guy, the bed I was sleeping in, the bed we were to share, and she's making out with the guy on the bed. And where am I? I'm actually next to the bed, sitting on the armchair next to the bed, right there. No respect for me, regard of me being in the room. She makes out with the guy right there. I'm in the room, and it's not just me in the room. It's everybody else that knows us. Everybody else that knows us is in that hotel room with us, seeing her do that, and the look on my face. I'm telling you this right now, guys. You, if you saw me that night, you would see how freaking angry, offended, and hurt I was that within less than 2 weeks, she's making out with somebody already. I literally got up from the chair and stormed out the room and slammed the door. Hey, what's up, Black Panther? I'm chilling here, just telling a story. And I'm in the hallway. There was nowhere for me to go. I just stayed in the hallway, and like not even 5 minutes, she comes out of the room, apologizing and everything, saying sorry, crying, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I, 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 I know it must hurt and everything." And you're like, "You think? You think it hurts? Like, how would you like it?" And after that, the dude left. He left the room, and you know, I think the second day we're all leaving, and she did it. She does it again. She's like kissing the guy right in front of me. I'm like, I didn't say I was okay with this. Kind of ruined the convention for me because I spent the majority of the time angry. So that's why I say that you know my first time dating a cosplayer was not my best. It's not my happiest memory. It's like I would have to say it was one of my worst relationships that I can remember. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. When it comes to dating, I really don't. I'm a type of person that doesn't care about distance a lot of the time. If you like somebody, you want to be with them, and if you're willing um, to give it a shot, regardless of where you live, um, give it a try and see how it works. I lived in Connecticut. She lived in New Jersey. Connecticut, New Jersey. That ain't an easy trip to make. So I would take a train to New York. From from the bus to New York, I would walk to the Greyhound terminal. I would walk to the Greyhound terminal. From the Greyhound terminal, I would take a bus that would take me a few hours to get to. An hour on train to get to New York, maybe not or more. I don't know. Can't remember. And then take the bus all the way to where she lived in Jersey. And she lived in this weird place in Jersey. Kind of looked like she lived in the woods, like she lived in the country. Because I saw nothing but mountains and forests. Hey, what up, Oscar? And every Mexico in the house. What up, Mexico? It's Nacho Libre. So yeah, it's like if you guys feel for me in this moment and you can understand and relate, hit that like button in response. So yeah, I did that trip often. I did that trip often. I think I went to see her more than she came to visit me. And she would drive to come see me. I had to take a freaking train and a bus. And then she had to meet me at a parking lot, and then we had to drive to her house, which is like about another maybe 30, 35 minutes to drive. So yeah, and the last cosplayer I dated was about 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago. So I've been single for almost about 4 years. 4 years. That's a lot of time, guys. A lot of time to be single. It's hard to meet people nowadays. It's really hard. My second relationship really wasn't actually bad. She was not. She had just recently gotten into cosplay the year before I met her. She was very nice, very sweet, and everything. But just some things were always not in our favor in our relationship. Things would always happen that would keep us from being able to see each other and anything. And we lived about um, a good hour and 10 minutes away from each other, which is not that. If you really think about it, it's not really that much. An hour and 10 minutes is nothing. It takes more people to drive an hour 10 minutes to most places around nowadays. What? Okay, I don't. I'm kind of lost with it. No wonder you have strong eyes. I kind of I'm confused with that one. I don't really understand what that means. I probably can have I could probably guess. We're not gonna go there right now. PG. Not gonna go there right now. Yeah, 4 years. 4 years single. 4 years since I last went out on a date. That's sad. That is sad. 4 years. Nobody wants to date me. You know. You ever had that ever happen? You know, people tell you you're cute and handsome and everything, yet when you try to ask them out, you're like, oh no. It's like they say you're cute, they say you're handsome, yet they will say no when you ask them out. Very confusing. Very mixed signals there. I don't know why the. I thought the day of playing games and stuff like that ended in high school. Since January 29th, 1997. Wow. 1997. I was still on. Like, 1997. I just got out of high school. Has everybody hit that like button? I know there's only like about 6 people here, but I only see one like. I only see one thumbs up because you reside thousands of miles away. Are you talking about thousands of miles away from everybody, or are you saying thousands of miles away from you? Hmm? 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 Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah. Let's put some beans out there right now. Let's lay it on the table. What would you do if I was in New York living and I went up to you after already knowing me and say, "Would you be mine?" But yeah, answer that question. Ah, you're so young. You're so young. You know, if anybody has a question about cosplay or 3D printing, you know, that you're curious about, let me know. You know, since you guys have me here, you know, I can answer any question you want. Anything you want to know, and if I got the answer to it, I'll let you know. You know that hearing that answer, literally, I would have like the biggest. I'd have trouble holding the smile on my face. I like I try to hold it back, like. Because guys, if you haven't seen this girl's pictures, if you haven't seen what she looks like, girl is beautiful. This girl is extremely beautiful. If you get a chance to see her in real life, you've been blessed. You've been blessed right there. One sight, there you go. You can be happy all day. True love knows no boundaries or geographical distances. If it is meant to be between 2 people, it is meant to be. Wise words. Where is it? I want to get a 3D printer, but for starters, the modeling programs are frightening. What do you recommend for beginners? Um, for beginners, I would say there's Mesh Mixer that you can start off with, and there's Blender. Those are actually free programs that you can download, and you can actually try to work on those. Because there is a program called ZBrush, but that's actually like sculpting, like digital sculpting. But the thing is, it's very expensive. They do have a payment plan like Adobe does with their programs. But the thing is, this it's kind of hard to do the sculpting when you're working with a mouse. So if you're gonna do something like that, I would invest in one of those Wacom pen and tabletops, where you're actually like sketching and modeling with a pen. You're right, Mexico, but I need to have my man 20 minutes away at least. Yeah, because 20 minutes away, if you want to hug, you want to embrace, you want to cuddle, you want to kiss him, he's right. He's just 20 minutes away. He's just a walk down two New York blocks. Those are long blocks, dude. Wow, Wonder Woman, 20 minutes away from you. it is a tough one, especially if one lives on the other side of the world. Yep, yep. You got that right. It's a tough one. Yeah, you meet somebody beautiful, you meet somebody who's into you, and then you're into them, and then the reality crashes that you're a little too far away. So that's what I got my glasses here. Oh, but I can't wait for Thursday when I go back to the ophthalmologist office, find out what's going to go on. Will I get that injection or for the treatment? And if so, I saw the procedure on YouTube. Like a needle in the eye, guys, in the eye. Can one of you relocate to be with the other if you fancy each other? Well, I would never have her come to Puerto Rico because I it's if I don't enjoy living here, I'm sure she wouldn't either. So, and granted, I'm not from here. I'm not from here. I'm from the city in Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut. You know, I would lived and was raised in literally the ghetto. And now I'm living in the countryside where my neighbors are cows. You know, like today I ended my day. I go outside, I look out my window, and I look in the field. There are cows grazing. You go to New York City, you don't see that. You know, I have tried to move back to the States. I have tried. Unfortunately, none of my family members wanted to help me out. You know, give me a place to stay. In time for me to look for work, find some job, and everything. And they all told me no, including my father. But I don't hate on them. I'm not angry at them. Like that's their decision. They don't want to help for some reason or another. That's what they choose to do. And so for me, leaving here, if somebody would tell me um, they would give me a place to stay um, until I can get myself situated and stable in the States, I would not even hesitate to say yes. Because basically what I do here, I work for myself. I work on commissions, I work on props. I don't have anything holding me here, literally. You know, so I wouldn't hesitate. I really wouldn't. Did you see the new Avengers Endgame? Yes, I did, which makes me want to see Avengers Endgame even more. I want to enjoy that 3 hour movie. I want to enjoy that 3 hour movie. I'm going to enjoy this 3 hour movie more than most people enjoy Titanic. My mom's got her husband, so she would not be alone. She's got her hubby. She's got her husband, she's got her sister, she's got her brother, she's got her nieces, she's got her nephews, um, she's got my brother, got his wife. So it's not like she would be alone. Well, I could always sleep on the floor of your room, you know. But that's how real people function, So because when you go to conventions, half the time you sleep on the floor when you're splitting a room with people. Especially when you split a room with 20 people for a convention of like Otakon. I'm telling you, I went and stayed with 20 people in one hotel room. I slept under a pull-out bed. I slept underneath it because that was the only space available to sleep. So, well, I like my bed too, but sometimes you just gotta do. You got to take what you can get. You know, if you have to sleep on the floor, you sleep on the floor. And so I slept on the floor. Wasn't the most comfortable thing, but you know, I slept. Not comfortable, but I slept. And so yeah, you know, I got a new. I'm working on something like that. The helmet right there, I'm working on right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. That thing is not even. It's like a little bit. That's only the front of the helmet. That thing has been printing now for like about 19 hours and 17 minutes. That's almost 24 hours. That thing has been printing and sitting there. It's still not done. It's supposed to print within 24 hours. But whenever you're given that time on the program, it says 24 hours. Nah, ain't no 24 hours. That's like more like 26 hours. No, I can't. I like my own room at cons. Well, I would like my own room too. In fact, I've had my own room at several times. But since I had never been to Otakon and I didn't know anybody except for like 2 or 3 people, I was invited. I said, okay. I didn't know there were that many people sleeping in that hotel room. So it wasn't that part of the convention experience wasn't that fun, you know, sleeping on a cold hotel room floor. So I would have been happy if at least if it had like a sofa I could have slept on. What the heck? Give me a second, guys. Hold on. What's this? What's this? Hold on. Somebody's calling me on the phone. It's my old hairdresser friend of mine. I used to work with a makeup artist back in Connecticut. We used to do photo shoots together. You know, she'd do the people's makeup, and I would do the photos. So, did any of you watch Captain Marvel? And if so, did you like it? Which pictures do you want me to show them? Let's see. Okay. I love Captain Marvel. I like that movie. I wanted to see it again. Just haven't had the chance. Maybe tomorrow. My luck is that if it's not in the theaters anymore, then I gotta wait till it comes out on digital. Let's pick a great photo of you. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. If you want to see a picture of Wonder Woman, let me lower the brightness on this thing. Too high. Let's see. See that's Wonder Woman right there, guys. Now you can't tell me that right there ain't gorgeous. So if you want to see a picture of a gorgeous woman, you go here to this IG. Focus. So yes. Is that my favorite picture of you? No. Let's see. Where's my favorite? That's my favorite. Oh yeah. Well, there's a taste for you guys. You get to see you get to see how sexy one woman really is. Yeah, that's my favorite. I don't know why. I love how you look in red. Lady in red. I don't know why. Just like red just looks so good on you. So you can't blame me. You can't blame me for liking it. Oh yeah. But somebody has caught Wonder Woman's eye already. So Wonder Woman has met her Superman. Or Batman, or or should I say her she's met her Dark Knight. I think this Wonder Woman is more of a Dark Knight fan over Superman. Yes, this is a bully-free chat. We don't like bullies in this chat. Bullies get tossed out. If you have something negative to say, you're gonna get booted. We'll have Wonder Woman escort you out. Your deep state of depression. I'm making my grandmother's homemade lasagna. Wait, hold on. I'm making my grandmother's homemade lasagna recipe. Unfortunately, she died from. Okay. Apparently, his thing of thank you for timing him out because literally he was making no sense whatsoever. I have no idea what he was talking about. So, Wonder Woman, when are things going to be official for you and your Batman? If you don't mind me asking. Mi cumpleaños es el 23 de abril, mi raza. Hey, that's actually about I think that's what, 3 days before Avengers Endgame releases out here. Cool. I don't think that's a thing. Come on. Carry herpes, really? I don't think so. Especially with the name Google Google, come on. You know that's just a name somebody just made on the spot right now. And don't worry, I'm not going to be a home wrecker, Wonder Woman. I won't be a home wrecker. I'll be on my best behavior. Well, if anything, I can still make you smile and laugh. At least I can still do that. I'm chewing gum. You may not be in front of me, but I always want fresh breath. So yeah, mm, I see. I finally made it to like about 1,290 subs. I'm trying to see if I can get a little bit more. I want to really bounce that even higher. I want to get at least to 5,000 subscribers, and I need to get more views. We need to get more views, more subs, and just get more people interested in watching it. You know, engaging. Smashing that like button, hitting the notification bell, slapping the hell out of that subscribe button, watching the whole video in its entirety, and that's the whole thing. Not skipping for the next step. Like step 2, step 5. All right, go all the way down. Let's see the finished product. Let's see that. Awesome. And we're all known to do that a lot of times, to skip ahead to the end of the video if you want to see what the finished product is at the end, especially when it comes to build videos or cooking videos and stuff like that. Did you know that Spider-Man was the reason Power Rangers began? You're talking about the wait. I do remember Spider-Man did have a Super Sentai series back in Japan when he had his own little Zord or Mecha at the time. I do remember that. I remember watching it. It's kind of weird though, the way he transformed, because the suit would kind of pop out and literally like jump up. It would he like literally be in it. Something like what they do with the Flash when comes to the Flash ring. Like comes out of the ring, all of a sudden it's on. Like it was cool, but it was cool for the time, for its time. But I don't know if I would consider it still cool now compared to how they do things now on TV and movies. But it was good for its time. It was good for its time. And that thing came out like when I was little. In fact, when that came out, I don't even think I was even born yet. I think when I saw it, it was already in its reruns, because it didn't even last a full season. I think it only went up like I think I only saw it like one season of it, or maybe less than it. And I saw it like on some channel on TV. I don't know. Black Panther in an awesome film. I hope someone that Killmonger survived and will be in the sequel in some way. It'd be funny if Killmonger is actually still alive and he ends up being in Endgame. He's like, and he has some type of part in Endgame, trying to help the leftover Avengers and everything. Who knows? Maybe he didn't turn into dust. Maybe he didn't die. Because I do know in the comics he did become the Black Panther at one point. Like he wasn't a bad guy at that point. You know, he became the Black Panther. He was trying to help, be good and everything. So it looked like he turned over a new leaf by the time he got stabbed in the chest by T'Challa. Like, looking at the sunset, and all of a sudden, his whole view of life has changed. Yeah. Started in the 70s. It started before I was born. I saw it in the 80s, so it was already in its reruns. It's actually a cool helmet. I like that helmet. It's actually very nice. I would sport that helmet. I would even make it. It'd be cool. And I think of it. I know another way of doing the gold without actually having to paint it. There's this technique I've been wanting to try, but I'm not going to try it until I actually make something that involves having to use it. So I have to wait. I have to wait. For how long? I don't know. Wonder Woman, are you still there, or did you leave the room? Are you busy? Are you snacking? Are you having dinner? But yeah, does anybody want to ask me something? We've been here already for like an hour and 26 minutes. Anybody want to ask me any questions, anything you want to know about what's been going on since I have been MIA for a while? I've been MIA for a while. I just recently started posting videos um, on YouTube. The third video is going to go up this week, most likely Friday, like I said earlier. Because Thursday I have an appointment at the ophthalmologist because I think I'm going to be getting the injections in this eye. So they're going to be doing that. Black Panther, gaming, Oscar, and anyone else here. Do you think M'Baku should have got his own gorilla helmet? Black Panther and Killmonger Jaguar style helmet. I don't know. It would have been interesting, but I think there was a gorilla helmet. But since he doesn't really since all the costumes were made by Shuri, so unless Shuri made him one, so that'd be cool. But I know he did have that. He's supposed to have. He had that wooden gorilla one in the movie. So it's gonna be this eye. I spy with my little eye something that rhymes with needle. So yeah, you're gonna put a needle in my eye. Ain't that fun? Am I scared? Not really. Am I worried? Nah. Am I nervous? Not really. Am I gonna go do this? Of course I am. Am I gonna stop doing videos? Hell no. My videos are gonna be a little bit kind of random. They're still gonna be builds, but they're gonna be like a little mix of vlogging at the same time. Maybe make them a little longer. Not so just straightforward. Because I think people did enjoy when I would go getting the material and I was talking and having fun and showing them what I do besides, just straightforward going into the build. I do think it would be better to use a colored visor with a chrome tint backing. There are colored. There are. Um, well, if you can tint your visor, I would go for it. And there are some of those visors that actually have chrome backing. That well, not the visor, but that tint film you can add that actually has like a mirrored front. So I would say that would be good. But you could actually if you have access to working in the kitchen with a pot, hot water, um, and a big enough space where you can do it, you can actually tint that PETG plastic that I use. You can actually tint it with some eye dye poly. It's actually a synthetic dye, which you know can dye even these plastic sheets. So you can tint it over and over again. It'll get darker and darker and darker. And then you can add one of those chrome tints to the back of it and give it more like a little shine on the back. That way it looks a little shinier in the front. My eyes feel the same because I haven't had any of the treatment. The only thing I'm glad about that I don't have those migraines that I did in the beginning. Those were the worst part of the experience. My eyes were so sensitive to the light when I was having the migraines that I couldn't concentrate any. The pain was so unbearable. I couldn't. I literally couldn't concentrate on anything. I didn't want to. I couldn't do anything. I literally had to cover my eyes at every given moment whenever I was in any type of light because it was just excruciating amount of pain on coming from at the sides of my head, and my eyes were hurting from it. Because for some odd reason, migraines make your eyes a little bit more sensitive to the light. I don't know, but it sucks. It just truly sucks. Hopefully, you guys never have to go through that. And if you have gone through a migraine, I'm so sorry. It sucks. No, I'm not going to wear a patch like Nick Fury because I already wore a patch like Nick Fury because you saw those pictures where some people called me a pirate. Um, but the thing is this is that my full vision is not gone because if I go like this, I can see from the side of my eye. I can see things from right here. You know. In fact, I told my mom, can you come up to me because she does it from far. I can't see what she's doing with her hand. But when she was like this, I told her, give me like, show me fingers and everything. And like, and my mom wanted to be smart, so she's like, how many fingers? I say four. How many fingers? I say two. And then she all of a sudden she flips me her middle finger. I'm like, what the heck, mom? And I was thinking I'm not gonna be able to tell because since I'm not looking directly at her because she's over here, and then she gives me the middle finger. I'm like, come on. And so it was like she tried to be funny. Like she gives me the middle finger. Like how many fingers? Two, three, five. And then I was like, she gives me the middle finger. I was like, what are you gonna give me the finger for? You think I can't see that? Crazy, 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 crazy. Thinking I can't see the finger, but I did. I want to Goose the Cat collectible action figure with its own Captain Marvel style off outfit. I swear, when I saw Goose do that thing with the mouth in the movie, I was like, oh, bad kitty, bad kitty. So, woo, what a movie, what a movie, what a movie. All right, who's ready for me to give my sexy dance? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You crazy? I get booted off of YouTube. I like that. I can't even pull the shoulder off. So who wants to? So who here wants to go see Avengers Endgame? Like I should make Wonder Woman come to Puerto Rico so she can go see the movie with me. Shazam! That's actually this week. That movie comes up this week. I I wanted to see it. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to now because if I do have the treatment on Thursday, I don't know what state I'll be in because I don't know what's going to happen after the injection. Um, will I feel bad? Will I feel sick? Will I feel nauseous? Will I feel dizzy? I don't know. So I might not be able to see the movie until I'm better. So gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. I hope I'm not gonna feel like crap after the injection. I seriously hope I don't feel like crap. So if I do, I'm gonna need Wonder Woman to nurse me back to health. I wonder if she would be willing to nurse me back to health. What do you guys think? You think she would? You think she'd be by my side and be my nurse and make me make me feel better? Whew, last year was the first time I ever cosplayed as a DC character. Before that, it was all strictly anime. I never done DC or Marvel anything. Now, I even wanted to do somebody from. I wanted to do a DC villain. Um, I wanted to cosplay as Black Mask. Like, Red Hood is not technically a villain. He's more like an anti-hero, you know. So I was thinking, it's like I would love to cosplay as Black Mask. I do have a nice 3D file for a great Black Mask helmet. Get it like snug enough that it almost looks like it's my actual, like it's a skull, because it looks like a skull. So that'd be interesting. Get them like wear like a not a full suit. I was thinking like a nice tie, shirt, a vest with a holster. Go all nice 1950 style. Nice pinstriping outfit, like slacks, some shoes. You know, and black out my eye so that way you only see the white part of my eye in the pictures. So that would be awesome. You know, I've seen a few um black masks, but never in Puerto Rico. I haven't seen one yet. So I think that would be nice to do, like a nice black mask. Also, I see 5 people here and I see 4 thumbs up. Whoever didn't give me a thumbs up, you should be clicking the thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Deathstroke is an awesome villain from DC or anti-hero like Jason Todd. I've done Jason Todd already. Um, I would do Deathstroke, but I don't have enough time to make that particular cosplay because it's like he's all armored up, and to make all of that would take me longer than the month and a half that I have. So for Black Mask, I can just use my normal nice clothes and everything. Yeah, I trust me, I own a lot of black clothes. I just need like a freaking. I got the tie. I got a white shirt. I would need the vest. I need to find a nice vest and see where I can find a gun holster on the cheap. Um, I don't think I have time to make like all that stuff that Bane has, like the because if I was to do Bane, I'd want to go more elaborate, not just normal comic book Bane. I want to go like Arkham Asylum Bane, with the tubes and everything. So yeah, I want to stand out. That way, when people see me coming, they're like, it's Bane. Like you want people's attention. You want to get that reaction. You walk into the room and all of a sudden people busting out with their camera. Like when I showed up last year as the Red Hood, um, there were several Red Hoods at the convention, but my version, no one had ever seen before there. People were like asking me, "Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture with you?" And stuff like that. and I got interviewed by a few people that were covering the convention. So, you know, so yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do. Hey James, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to hit that like button, buddy. Don't forget to hit that like button. Show your love with a like button. And so I'm gonna see. Maybe one day we can see our Wonder Woman be the Huntress. I don't know. Like a utilitarian like version. Like I don't know. I think that would be awesome. Oh, thanks, man. I got another video coming up this week. I think I'm gonna be posting it Friday. So if you have that notification button clicked, you're gonna know when I drop the next video this week. Because usually I drop it on Thursday, but I actually have a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so I'm not gonna be I might not be uploading that day, but I will upload it on Friday. So Friday, Saturday the latest. My phone keeps ringing. Phone keeps ringing, people. Ding a dang dong. Ding dang dong, pat patu, ding dang dong. Name that movie. My health is pretty much the same. Um, I'm pretty healthy. It's just the eye that's the problem. But I'm supposed to be going to the eye doctor this week, the ophthalmologist, not eye doctor, the specialist. I'm supposed to be going this Thursday around 10:30. So I think that's supposed to be the day of the actual treatment procedure. So I'm hoping it is. Some people are a little scared of it for me because it's an injection in the eyeball. So they're like, "Ow!" Like, are you like, am I scared? No. Am I nervous? No. Am I worried? No. Am I still gonna go through with it? Hell yes. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. If they say it's a treatment to help, and it's something pretty common. It happens to a few people. Um, so I'm not really worried. It's not like I'm like the only one it's ever happened to. Oh yeah, Dick Grayson. I think he was like the best Robin. I honestly think he was the best Robin. I really enjoyed seeing him as Robin and him as Nightwing. This mic right here is called the Blue Ice. It costs like about $100. I really want to upgrade to another one though. I want to upgrade um, to one that actually connects directly into the the headphone jack, because then I can actually get direct sound quality whenever I want to do my singing recording. With this one, I actually have to sing without using the headset, and then actually had to re-record it everything because I get delayed sound on the headset. Um, the upgrade I want to get costs about $100. This actually cost me $100 also at the time when I bought it. Um, I don't know if I get a chance to upgrade it, I might sell this one or give it away. I don't know. I'm just trying to see what happens because I'm, I have the Patreon thing. I have the coffee, so I see if I can collect donations of anything. But it's kind of hard. Being a man in starting out on YouTube, it's hard. I've seen girls that have started after me already at 12,000 subs, and people sending donations during their live streams. I'm like, wow. I was like, I wish I was as popular as they are. But, you know, it's not the same for everybody. It's not the same. Nah, like my friend Chris, she's got a like a basically like a vlog and exploring channel. Just yesterday, she got up to 12,000 subscribers. Right, I think right now she's at 12,100 subscribers right now. Because when I saw her page earlier, she was already at 12,078. So she's getting there. She's getting a lot of subscribers. So I'm trying my best to find out ways. I don't know if my content is boring to people. I don't know what. You know, it's like, like what kind of stuff can I? I want to try my best. That's why whenever I do a live stream, I tell people like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to like, because we need to feed the YouTube algorithm. They need to see that people are interested in the content. If people are not interested, then why do it? And if people are not enjoying it, then it's like you got to change it up and do something else. Like if people are not enjoying my videos, I might have to switch gears and go from prop building, helmet building to something else entirely. And so I don't know. I don't know. It's like it's not easy. It's not easy. Like I said, sometimes it's harder for guys than it is for girls. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. Wow, I can't believe it. It's already almost been 2 hours. I was only originally planning on shooting for one, and we're already almost at two, like an hour and 50 minutes already. Wow. Yeah, thanks. I'm just trying to see what else I can do. Add a little bit more oomph or whatever you want to call it into the videos because I want to entertain, not just inform but entertain. Like get people to keep watching because the last video I posted, I think the extent of time people were watching the video was only 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So 3 minutes and 12 seconds, guys, of that video that was like about 8 minutes long, and people didn't really watch it all the way to the end. So it's like, yeah, I'm not really good at reaction videos. I'm not really good at it. I did it once. Um, when it came to when Resident Evil remake trailer came out. When that trailer came out, I did a reaction video. Um, so it did get a good amount of views for that one. I'm trying to see. Let me see how many views I got for that one. The one video I got the most views because it got like over 1 million views was a video I did years and years and years and years ago. Of the voice actor Goku from Dragon Ball Z when I met him at the New York Comic Con. Let's see. My reaction video to Resident Evil 2 remake game, about a 5 minute long video. Ended up with 3 comments, 31 likes, and this was on June 12th, and it made it up to 2,696 views. And for my build video, the first build video I did for 3D printed Super Mega Force helmet, that one got 2,366 with 71 likes, and that was on September 16th. So that got more views than the reaction video did. So, woo. Color me surprised. Who do you men and women prefer, Captain Marvel or Wonder Woman? I have no preference. Prefer either one. I like them both. I like them both. I don't play favoritism for any for them. I don't like one of my most favorite superheroes, and this is just because it was like the first superhero I ever saw as a kid. That was Spider-Man. You know, watching him on Saturday morning cartoons as a little kid. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Firestar, Iceman. So yeah, that on Saturday mornings, he likes me better. Yes, I like Wonder Woman better. In fact, I wish Wonder Woman would be with me and forget all about Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. So yeah. So what is everybody up to? What does anybody have anything fun for this upcoming weekend? You know, I know a lot of people are going to go see Shazam this week. I know some people are going to go see during the weekend when they actually have free time from work. So what is everybody else going to do? Yeah, I know, James, you're going to go see Shazam. I had that. Where's the drugs? So yeah, the wife wants to see us. I was like, nah, I'm out. I'm gonna go see it. You know, it may not be like dark like the DC universe other movies, but you know, it'd be kind of interesting to see how they take this DC movie since it's on the lighter side. Yeah, it's not dark and gringy, like Batman and Superman or Wonder Woman. Aquaman wasn't really that dark. No, but I liked it. I love that movie. I actually have it on the computer. Hey, it's Slifer Slacker. I enjoyed you on Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Slifer Slacker? Yep, my neighbors are big, fat cows. Of course, I like you. That would have to actually be my second favorite of all the Yu-Gi-Oh's series. You know, the original was the first one, and actually GX was the second favorite, which was actually the second one to come out after Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, so yep. Maybe he can introduce you to a. No, thank you. I prefer a beautiful woman of wonder. Get the hint? Mm-hmm. I just called to say I love you. You can catch me with your golden lasso anytime you want. Oh my God, 2 hours and counting, guys. 2 hours and counting. Can you believe it? I can't believe I'm still here. Wow. And over here it's like about 11:14. Don't mind me if I wouldn't mind at all. In fact, I think I'd help you tie me up. Take me away, tie me up, and take me away in your invisible jet. And don't worry, you don't have to bring me back. I saw all of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I saw all of it. It's been a while since I've seen the anime. It's been a while, but I did see the whole thing when it first aired on TV. I did see the whole thing. Like, I didn't really miss an episode. Like, I think one of my favorite episodes would have to be um the end of season 1. I think it was in season 1 or the end of season 2. When you saw the sacred beast cards, and they were fighting. I think it was a Chancellor or whatever he was, the old man. And so that was my favorite one. Well, then I didn't get to see that one then. Kind of surprising that they didn't dub that one, because the series is still going on to this day. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5. It's like still going on. Maybe not on TV, but it is online and it is dubbed. You know, I don't like the newer one as much. You know, I, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D was cool. Hmm. But my two favorite ones were the first one and the second one. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Those were my favorites of all the Yu-Gi-Ohs. That was all my favorites right there. And if you don't like it, tough nuggies. Don't like it, I don't care. Oh my god. Too dark for children. Now, come on, they see a lot worse stuff on TV nowadays. You know, there's stuff on TV now that they would never have aired back when I was a kid. Never. You know, I do remember in Yu-Gi-Oh! One of my favorite episodes were when Yugi was playing Dungeon Dice Monsters. To mention the die, there's more ways to dimension the die. Oh, okay. I'll be right there, right behind you. Okay. Keep a space warm for me. Wow, that is kind of dark. Makes me want to see it now. Makes me want to see it. We have to go online and find it. Oh, where is the fourth season? Oh, where can it be? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to find that out and watch it. So, looks like it's already been about 2 hours, guys. You know, we've been here for 2 hours. We've been here for 2 hours, 2 hours long. So I think I'm also going to call it a night. Been here for quite a while. I'm going to do a few things. Gonna finish editing some more of the next video. So I hope you guys have had that notification bell clicked because that video is going to be coming up this week. I don't know what day. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. Who knows? But I will be posting that video soon. I'm gonna edit it. It's a little bit long. It's about I think a little bit over 10 minutes long. Did a little bit something different for this one. Just a little different. So I hope that you guys actually do watch it in its entirety and you enjoy it. That you all enjoy it. That you all love it. And remember to, if you haven't yet, click subscribe, and if you haven't, click like on all the videos. Click it now. Click like now. I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping that you do it now. Yep. So I will talk to you guys later. If anything, you can DM me on Instagram anytime, day or night. I answer all my DMs, and I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a wonderful night. And remember to always keep doing what you're doing, have fun, and live life to the fullest. I will see you guys later.